Know my hair is crazy? I know it's red. This is who I am. My name is Soda if you don't know who I am. And I usually make content about cars or video games. I usually make content about cars or video games. Right now we're doing kind of both.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Did you know I was an idiot? I did. Me trying to be all advanced and, hip and, get a microphone that worked for better quality so y'all didn't have to hear this horrible audio. Forgot to charge it. Recorded. Had my reactions and everything. But you can't hear a damn thing.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when
you don't get to see my first impressions of these games. So that... Alright, first game on the list is called Drift Racing Madness 2. I think it's something like that. And when you boot this game up, it sends you directly to this parking garage where you have to do 10 races. It is boring, annoying, and it does not give you any instructions and no introduction, no hello, hey, welcome to the world. It's just like, pow, Porsche drive 10 laps. That's it. After that, it sends you to this screen where I guess this game is fucking feminist because all of these characters are females and you only can pick females. I don't know why. I don't really care, which is funny because most of the fucking car community is guys, but I digress. After you pick your character, it sends you to the home screen. And the first car you have unlocked by doing absolutely nothing is a fucking Mark IV Super. Riveting. So I stayed on this screen for a minute just trying to figure out the ins and outs of it, trying to figure out what was going on, what was my goal, because once again they didn't tell me anything. So I found out where to buy the cars. I found out you can customize the shit, but you can't really customize anything. The customization is very, 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 very minimal. You can really only, and you don't even really customize anything. You just change the colors of all the parts on there, which is only 4 parts as you can see in the video. The car selection was all right. Look, for what? I think 49 cents if I'm right. If you are just struggling extremely bad and you need something to play, I'm like, it works. It works. And the car selection is a car selection. So do what you will with that information. That purple Porsche right there is what we was driving. And it was something. Also, by this point, I started to try to figure out what the hell was I doing? Because I didn't know, and I was trying to figure that out. It didn't tell me what we were doing. It didn't tell me what to do. I would assume, since it said Drift Racing Madness, we were going to do some type of drift event or something. Well, I had to figure that out on my own because it didn't tell me. So I just kind of flicker around the menu a little bit, and then I try to figure it out. Well, with my peanut brain, I still figured it out, and it was just a menu to the left that showed you a few maps, which are very few, and then boom, we're in the game. This felt like donkey butt. Like, look, I'm not a game developer, and I'm not gonna shit on this game completely, because hey, this probably was extremely hard to make. I don't know, but it's a reason why this shit is 49 cents, because this wasn't fun. It was funny. It was funny because I thought I was the only one struggling. Look, the mechanics are so bad that the AI isn't able to keep up. They're fucking up more than me. Like, how does that happen? That doesn't make sense. Like, I kept fucking up this entire time, and they were still fucking up. Because if you look at the minimap, they're literally swinging from side to side because there's nothing. It's just Butterfree. Butterfree the entire time. Like, and then it's funny too, right? You hear my voice, but all you hear is the cars, right? That's it. That's it, right? That's because that's all there is. There is no music, there's no nothing, there's nothing here besides the sound effect, which was more depressing. And then on top of that, if you pay attention, I kept swerving into the grass. Not purposely, might I add, but I did keep doing it. It did not make any difference. There is no like actual physics to what you're driving. You could literally drive on the grass the entire time and still win. And also the drifting itself is, like I said, Butterfree. Because these little turns that you keep seeing, that's not me, trying to hit a fucking drift at all. That's just me turning a little bit. Like, I showed it on the videos that I literally just lightly grasped it. Like, that's all I did. And I would just go, like, I was just trying to make minor turns. And then on top of that, even when you're driving straight, you're still turning. That is this game. That is this entirety of this game. But I'm not going to make y'all watch 2 races, because this is me the whole time. This is the whole race. There is nothing interesting. I didn't do anything differently. I didn't do any amazing tricks or anything. This is all you got out of this shit. Now, when you win this race, you end up getting $1,200. That's not a problem for me. But the problem about it is the fact that I don't know if the other races give you more money. But if that's all you get out of this damn game, they expect you to grind this horrible ass game consistently. Also, the catfish ass fucking loading screens is just wild as hell. But like, they expect you to grind the shit out of these cars, because the cars that you actually want to buy are extremely expensive. Then after that, we went ahead and actually customized the car just for shits and giggles. I went ahead and threw some paint on there because that's really the only customization. Hey, I guess this is ricers galore, because I'm like, if you're a ricer, or you know somebody that's a rice, this probably all they did was paint everything on it and maybe throw an ugly ass wing. I don't know. It's always the Honda Civic drivers. And I kind of did a color scheme that like I would do my Toyota Supra if I had it, that green with the gold wheels. But still sucks that I couldn't change anything else. Okay, sorry. All right. Well, that's it for Car X game. Whoops, my bad. Drift Madness Racing 2, Drift Madness 2, whatever. It's just funny that they're insinuating that they have a part 1 that they think I'm going to go play. Nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Now, with the racing games out of the way, let's get into the shooters. Also, this is called Multigun. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what is up with all these badass games, but they don't tell you anything. Like, at least I can give y'all credit if you told me what was going on, or at least gave me some type of atmosphere or some type of goal. At this point, I'm like, they were just like, hey, just do what the fuck ever. And realistically, I kind of had to figure everything out, even though there's not too much to figure out. You see all these booger monsters coming at you? That's it. That's the entire game. You're just sitting there shooting them with a gun that don't feel good to shoot. What am I shooting? I don't know. Pepto-Bismol. I don't know. I didn't know what the boxes were on the floor. I didn't know what was going on. I came around. That's why you keep seeing me like look around, because I'm like, what? And then at this point, I was like, oh, let's go. I'm like, I guess that's it. Oh, no, we got big booby boogers over here. I don't know where she came from, what she's doing, but she got a blicky on her, and I had to kill her. So be gone, thought, or whatever. So this is where I came to my first puzzle, I guess. You had a door, then you had a hallway. I was like, okay, let me go over here. Looked around. This part legitimately scared the shit out of me. I didn't see them at all because they spawned out of fucking thin air. Like, get your booger boobies out of my face, you whore. I am married. But at this point, I was confused. I didn't know if I was supposed to go to the door or not, so I went and go check out the door just to make sure everything was cool. You know what I mean? Real gamer tactics here, just trying to figure it out, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. The door didn't open, so I figured they wanted me to go on the other side, so I was like, okay, let's go down the booby booger side, whatever. Which is funny, because, like, this shit does look kind of scary, because it's just a hallway with, like, nothing there, besides booger people, of course. Go around the corner, and then go around another corner. Surprise, surprise, it's more booger people! Shoot the booger people. Once again, the boxes on the ground, still don't really know what they are just yet. Oh yeah, now we got blue booger people, or booger people children that we're killing. Alright. Then go around this corner. Guess what? It's a booger booby stripper. Get off the table. Be gone, thought. Go back to college. I don't know. And then I found these boxes on the ground that look like penises. I called them the penis boxes. I don't know what they were at the time. I just kind of went with it. Now, I'm going to skip through this, but I'm going to show y'all what the hell happened right after this. Because when I went around this corner, there was just hordes and hordes and hordes of fucking booger people. I do give them props for at least having music this time around, though. After I killed them, I went back to the door just to figure out, what are we doing? Because I got a key. Boom. It opened the door. All right. Where on to next? I thought this shit was going to continue, right? Nope. That scammer be scammed, because they just sent me to somewhere else without a load screen, without any more information, just there. This is where I found out what the hell those boxes were doing. Apparently, when you pick these boxes up, they are ammo, which I assumed they were. But the way that the ammo works in this game is that instead of running out and then picking up a different, or just changing your ammo, maybe you can, I don't know, I didn't discover it. When you run out of ammo, it doesn't get rid of or just empties the clip. It just changes the ammo that you picked up. So like every one of the boxes, including the penis box, is just ammo that changes. Like if we're not gonna go through this whole thing because I sat here for like a minute to 2 minutes. Like 5 minutes realistically, just shooting because I didn't know what I was doing, what was the objective or anything like that. But I started to figure out like, hey, it changed. It changes every time it changed. The bullet changed. That was the only fucking exciting thing that happened here. Because I ended up finding out that the penis boxes are actually fucking bombs. That was cool as shit. But this gameplay right here, this is the entire thing. This is I think I spent 49 cents on this one. You kind of highballing me there. I'm like, you kind of overcharging me for this game. I think this should have been like 20 cents at least. But yeah, that is like essentially multi-gun. It's multi something. It does have multiple ammos, but it's not multi-guns, so I don't get why it's called multi-gun. It doesn't make sense. Hey, look, once again, I don't know if this is like hard to make. I don't know. I don't really care, but this game is just kind of fucking god awful if I'm being blunt as shit. Every day we wake up, we stray further away from heaven. I just don't understand the thinking process. Like, you had to get up one morning and just make this. Or, my bad, AI this, because this is just AI. But let's see what it does. Tralala. It does shit. It does shit because no instructions, no anything. I didn't know what to do. It does shit. I ended up finding out that this whole game literally revolves around you pressing X over and over to stay balanced between the two AI picture slides. I don't even know, man. This is the entire game. Also, fun note, I actually platinumed this game in one go. This one run right here that you're watching, I platinumed this entire game within like 30 seconds. This did not take long. However long this is taking is how long it took me to platinum. Now, every tralala you heard, or trala, whatever the fuck it was, I probably got a trophy for it. This is the entire game. This right here. I even started just like pressing the button because this is all it was. This is so fun. This is the revolutionary. Actually, Sony should hire whoever made this shit. They need to take advice from these people. They need to learn how to make premium games because this is like the next step in gaming revolution. This is shit. I hope you stub your toe, and then whenever your toe actually gets better, I hope you stub it again. I don't even care. Like, at least the other games had some type of backbone to it. Like, somebody actually put some type of effort in making this. This is just ass, and this is lazy. On to the next game. I think I just came. I think I just climaxed. Who is this fine-looking man right here pointing at me like he's a pedophile? Because I don't know, but I'm in love with his grandma, apparently. But crazy enough, out of all the games I've played during this section, this was actually the most creative fucking one. So, let's get into it. This is the loading screen. First of all, the greed sickens me because immediately you're in a non-skippable ad that's telling you to buy skins for a game that we haven't even played yet. That is wild. But to be fair, it is free, so I understand the hustle. Like, I don't know how the hell he did this shit, but I was in awe about how creative this game actually was. Not that it was good, but I have to give credit where it's due, and this shit is very fucking creative. Everything about it is just him. It's just him. Also, he added a fart button, and that is an A+ in my book. Anyone that gives me free access to farts infinitely is a friend in me. The first thing that you do when you get into this game is actually do the tutorial. The tutorial is pretty quick. It does take you only a couple of minutes to really do it. But this is where the creativity starts and ends. Because despite how crazy and creative this is like the worst feeling game ever. This isn't the battle royale either. Like I said, this is just a tutorial telling you how to punch, how to attack, how to do everything that you need to do. This man is like the lord of chaos because everything about this gameplay is like, what the fuck are you doing? What gave you this epiphany to wake up one morning and just say, yeah, I'm gonna make all of that and it's all gonna be me? But I'm gonna skim through the tutorial. He just goes over the basics of, hey, this is how you shoot, this is how you do this. Once again, this game didn't feel good. It just was creative. You can kick, you can punch, you can jump. I think you can duck, if I'm correct. Instead of shooting, you actually shoot a camera. Almost every single thing that you do, he says something. But essentially, like I said, he just goes over the power-ups. You got emotes, you got other things that you can do, jump button, all that stuff. How to go through obstacles, you can pick stuff up and throw it. And like I said, the setting of it is pretty creative. This really kind of reminds me of like cool math games or flash games or stuff like that. Just some weird game that you would pick up. And to be honest, if it was on sites like that, I probably would be more in tune of it being just creative and cool. But since this is on the PS5, I'm gonna be a little harsh. All right? Dude, is that your actual grandma? Did you get your actual grandma for this? What's our number? Also, this game is actually filled with a bunch of different modes that you could do. I did not play through all of them. That would have took me way too long. I just wanted to see the bare essentials, so I played 2 modes. The Floor is Lava game, and of course, the Battle Royale game. The first one will be the Floor is Lava game. Your whole thing is to just keep going up, up, and up, and up. But the problem about that is that this game sucks balls. The feeling of jumping around is just non-consistent. Everything about it is just like, it's not even floaty. It's like, it wants to be floaty, but it just weighs you down every single time you try to jump or do anything. So this game itself was meh. Crazy enough, you have to also join lobbies with other people. I didn't think anybody would actually be on this game, but crazy enough, I actually found somebody in a server. That red goop is the lava and you don't die instantly. It's a gradual like descend, but the whole thing is just jump up, go, just up, ascend, up and away. I don't know. Also, the stages that you're on are all the same stages. It's just like this, I don't know, early 2000 ass background with all the okay, Happy Wheels. That's what I'm thinking about. This game reminds me of Happy Wheels through and through with just how random it is. But we get to a point to where the other dude failed. He was the host, and instead of actually, I don't know, playing again, he quits. He literally just leaves. On to the next game. It's what you all been waiting for, the Battle Royale. Most of the time when you hear Battle Royale, you usually think, oh, guns, weapons, things like that. Maybe power-ups in certain places. Cool finishing move, something. Yeah, no, the Battle Royale is exactly what you just saw in the lava thing, but you just punch each other and shoot each other with the cameras because you don't have guns. You have a camera. This time around, I actually had more people in the lobby. And there was this funny moment where we actually just sat there and used the emotes because it's actually pretty funny to hear him say, hello. But after being surprised that I actually had anybody playing this game at all, which was beyond crazy, we got into the game. There's nothing to this game. Once again, how he made this game is creative, but besides that is all that's going for it. There's nothing here to do realistically. Like, there's no fun to it because once again, even walking around, I don't know what's accessible and I don't know what isn't. So I'm just kind of falling down, trying to figure out where I can land and where I can't, because the pictures are the only platforms. So it's okay, cool. And then even when they throw you in here, they do just throw you on this infinite screen that goes everywhere. The power-ups, I don't even care what they were because I'm sorry, when you told me I would be drinking piss, I didn't really care anymore. This whole time, I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I had other people in the lobby trying to kill me, and that was the goal, which, yeah, that's on me for being stupid. It does say Battle Royale. but I was just trying to figure everything out. So guess what? I died instantly. I died fucking instantly. And that's I'm in love with your dead grandma. That has nothing to do with a grandma at all, besides a couple of pictures in the background and a battle royale system that is battle royale, but it's just a piece of shit and it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Like, why is it your grandma? Why is she dead? Where's the love story? You can't trick me into thinking I'm about to get a grandma, a gilf, whatever you want to say, and then all you give me is nothing but a pubescent man with so much acne on your face that you can basically fucking have a whole solar system on the damn thing. I actually think I need to wash my brain out. 3 of these games I spent money on. This money I'm not getting back. I could have bought a cheeseburger with that money. But hey, if you like the video, like the video. Leave a like. I'm like, don't just scroll off. Like the damn video if you got this far. Also, subscribe. Stay tuned for more crazy fucking videos like this where I play bad games. Because I do plan on doing more. Or my car videos. Or my other video game. I do stuff on YouTube. I am a YouTuber.
I hope so.
But comment down what other video games that y'all would actually like to see. What are some bad games y'all would actually like me to try out? What are some games on here that you saw that you might have actually liked or got interested in and wanted to play it for yourself? Let me know in the comments. Let's chat. Let's do something. Press that bell to be notified whenever I come back. My brain is burning and I think I'm going to go take a fat ass nap. So good night, soy soda. Catch you motherfuckers in the next one. Peace.